In this video, I would like to show you how to use the references function in Microsoft Word to cite sources. As you know, there are many options available to cite your sources when you're doing your research. Microsoft Word is just one of those. To get started, if you open up Microsoft Word document, blank document, you can click on References. And then everything that you do, you'll be working right within this area right here in the citations and bibliography. There are many components to this that will play into how you use this feature with your writing, one of them being the parenthetical in-text citation. So when you're writing your paper, you use a source within the paragraphs of your paper, you can then cite that source right within the paper and create your bibliography that way. But what I'm going to show you is how to create your bibliography. You go out and you do your research, you have your sources, and you're going to create your reference page if you're using APA, Works Cited if you're using MLA. So for this example, I'm going to use APA. So what I first have to do is make sure that my style is correct. By default, it should be set to APA style. If you need to change that, you can click the drop-down menu and select whatever style that you wish. Here is MLA 7th edition, Chicago, and others as well. So we're going to stick with APA. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Insert a Citation, Add a New Source. This brings up this Create Source window. Again, you'll have all of your information about your source in front of you, different than the automatic feature built within ProQuest or EasyBib or any of the number of other generators that are out there. This you have to actually manually enter the information into it. What I'm going to do is I want to expand this area to show more fields, and then I will show you what you do next. So I expanded that by clicking on this box. You'll notice that there's now a scroll bar over here, which has a lot of different fields there that added to that. So what is showing here now is a website. I'm going to show you a couple of examples. I'll show you a website, and I'll show you a journal article as well. Okay, so we'll begin, and you make that selection here and select it, and that will change what populates down here based on your selection here. Because what's needed for a website is different than a book, and is different from a journal, etc., etc. So we'll keep it with website, and I'm going to put that there is no author for this one, so I'll leave that blank. The name of the web page is I'm just filling in some information here. You'll notice that the red asterisk is required. However, there is no known author. I can't find an author on this page, so I'm going to leave that blank. I'm going to put in a year because I can see on the web page that it was last updated in 2017, May 23rd. The year accessed, this is when I accessed it, so I accessed it today, and so today the year is 2018, the month is April, and the day is the 13th. So I'll continue down here, the URL, and this one up here, I'm going to actually change this. So the name of the website, I made a mistake there. So the name of the web page, this is a web page. The name of the website will say it is just Hummingbirds in America. And this particular page that I'm on is Hummingbirds in Eastern PA. So I'm making up this website here. This doesn't exist that I know of. Maybe it does. So I'm going to just skip down through all this stuff. There's no digital object identifier. So that's all the information I have on the website. That's all I could gather from the website source that I used. So once I have that, I'll click on OK. Okay, now you'll notice something here. It just created a parenthetical in-text citation, and that's okay. We got another step to go here. So I'm going to create another citation. This time I'm going to add a new source, and this time, as I said, I'm going to make it a journal article. The author is Jones Thomas J, and the title is Hummingbirds, a rare and beautiful bird. Okay. The journal name is, I'm making this up again, Journal of American Birds. The year is 2017. Pages, we'll say it's 110 to 200, not 200, 100, oops, 125, okay. So here I'm going to expand this again. So now I see that with this journal article, there's actually a month and there's a day. Okay. So I don't see an editor with this one. I don't see a publisher. The volume is volume 25. The issue is 4. I'm not concerned. I'm going to skip down through some of this because I don't have all this information here. So the year I accessed it would have been 2018, the month April, and the day is 13. I'm just making up a DOI number. And then I'm going to click on OK. Okay, so now what you'll see here are 2 parenthetical in-text citations that were created. So now what I need to do, I created my sources. They're in there. They're not showing as a works cited page or a reference page. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on. I'm gonna create a new page here. I'm on a new page. I'm gonna make this my references page. And I know with my references page, I need to center that. So I'm going to center the references. And then I'm going to go down to the next line, and I'm going to take that back to left margin. And now I'm going back up to my citations and bibliography. I'm going to click on this bibliography drop down here, and I'm going to insert the bibliography. Okay. So there we go. It created the reference page for me already, and this is formatted according to the APA 6th edition style. Now I will note that if you're using MLA, that the MLA in my version of Microsoft Word here only goes up to the 7th edition, and there is an 8th edition. So with your Microsoft Word, I'm using 2013. That's probably the issue. With your Microsoft Word, if you're using a newer version, should have the MLA 8th edition in there, is what I'm told. So that's it. This is now, this is a field, so it's not really static text. And you can update this, and you can make changes to it. You can add other sources. But that's all I wanted to show you for right now. That should get you on the road to getting started here. Okay. As always, any questions, email me. You have my phone number. It's in the syllabus. You can call. You can text. And that's it. Have a good weekend.